What's going on, everybody? Me and Catherine here. How's your mic?
I think it works.
It works. Yay. So this is a little different than what we normally do, but I figured there's so many people asking about Husbandry Pro, and you know, I love it. I'm still getting used to it. Catherine knows more about it than I do. So I learned from her, and when I do fiddle around with it, it's like, oh my God, it does this, but I don't know how it works half the time. So I asked Catherine, and we'll figure it out, or she already knows, or some of the stuff we figure out. And a lot of people, like I said, are asking, it's like, hey, it's very complicated. I don't know how to use it. So I guess what we're going to do is sort of go over some of the things. People can message in and say, hey, how do you do this? And hopefully we have the answer. We should, right?
If not,
we should.
We'll write it down, and we'll figure it out.
And we'll figure it out, yeah. But we love the program. I mean, it's more useful than I even thought it was, and how we're doing everything. And we can sort of go over how we do it and some of the benefits that we're getting from it. The new barcode, not the barcode, the QR code for the clutches now. It's awesome. That was brought in, a few weeks back, and Robert and the team, bam, implemented. And now it's so cool because we printed it off. We can just go in now and scan the container. We don't even have to open up the incubator. We can scan and see when it's there, what it is, when it's due. It's just super cool. So it's always getting better and better, and it's great. But I figured if people are gonna, want to sort of do some things like, how do I do this? A lot of people I don't know how to put the clutches into the incubator, like under the incubation tab. So we're gonna sort of get into that, and Kat is gonna switch spots with me. So we should do it like this.
I am the captain.
Yeah, she's the one controlling everything. So if I do this, like here, we switch. Switch it up. So if we switch it up like so, I get to read the comments, and so what we do now is so you should go back right, I guess, to our dashboard.
Need your finger.
There we go. I'm trying to figure out how to make labels to put on tubs. That's from Rihanna's Reptiles. So, okay, so to make labels. Okay, so, and bear with us. We're going to sort of, go through this. So
sometimes it takes us a second to figure it out, too.
Yeah, so right now, in order to make labels, so first off, you're going to have to input your animals. If you have your animals inputted? Yeah, inputted. That sounds right. If your animals are already, inputted to the system, then you're going to want to go to utilities. And then first off, you want to do Cage Card Designer. Okay. So right there, if you look, we have a snake label. Then we have a test. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I have a test one. I don't know. It's there for something. I don't know. And I also have a tarantula label. So, I have different fields. I don't need the descriptor, but I was just doing that. Look at that. It was 4 months ago. So you go into the settings, and I just called mine snake label. You can go and choose the size of the label, of the Avery label. Right now, I believe there's just the 2. So get out of that, and then the field. So animal ID, descriptor, sex. So if you want to say date of birth, go down. You just go DOB, and it adds it. But we don't want it, so we just take it off. And if you get out of that, and you can see what it looks like. So go up and take the sex off up at the top. So if you take the sex off, see how at the bottom now, the sex is gone? So we want to put the sex back up. And click it. And save changes. And now that makes the card. Okay, it gives you, the format of the cage card. Then you want to go up.
Can we go back a second?
Sure.
So you can also design the size of your cage cards just in case you want to print it.
There you go. See that?
So you would go add size, and you can customize it all yourself.
See that? I didn't even know that. Yeah, and then from there, the Dymo print labels. If you have a Dymo printer, a label printer, you can go pick the label size, and it just works incredible. I don't have one. I'm going to get one. It's something I wanted to get like a month ago, but I didn't. But apparently it works incredible. They really did a whole, I think 3-4 weeks on it, just perfecting it. And we need to get one. Right now, we just use the printer. So if you go back and just go print cage cards. So when you go to this here, see up at the top, it says cage card design. If you click it, it'll give you the 3. Of course, we're using snake, so you hit snake. And then we're using, obviously, the Avery 8160. So we just go down. There's the racks. So you can even print the QR codes for the racks. But if you scroll down, keep going. Here's all the snakes that we have. They're by the names and numbers. So say, for example, you want to click one. So click a couple. Click one there. Click one there. Keep going down more. Scroll down. Click a couple more. Okay. And then say now go to print label. This box will pop up. And then you click on the box. And then now it goes there. You go up to file. Go to print. And there you go. That's what it's going to, go in the, on the Avery label. So when you hit print, those 5 labels will print off, and then you just unpeel them and stick them on. We use a business card. So for this size of the small stickers, you just peel them off. I put them I center them on the bottom of the business card and slide the business card onto the tub. So that's how you do that. So
also some tips just for...
Please. I might even be learning too, guys, so...
We learned this the hard way. If you go print cage cards and you don't have it if you have more than whatever it shows, so if you have more than 100 animals, if you don't click all and you select things and
go to the next page.
If things aren't on that page that you're printing, it won't print them. So if this is set to 10 and you have 20 animals, it'll only print the 10 on that page. So make sure you go select all, or you only print the animals on that one page.
Yeah, I remember. That was a long time ago we learned.
Oh, no, we did that recently.
Did we?
Many times.
Oh, okay.
And if you're searching an animal.
Oh, yeah, this is key.
So let's just say... whatever. If you select this and there's only 2 animals here and you don't cancel this, it'll only print the animals on that page. So always exit your search and always have show all. Yes.
And then it throws it off, but that animal is still checked. Yes. Let's see what else is going. And don't mind me, guys. I'm just going through the chat.
It's way better to use on a computer for programming everything and setting everything up. But for scanning and whatnot, you need to use your phone.
So, yeah, Rayanna's Reptiles again. So what we do, that's a good question. I was going to say that. So utilizing all the input and stuff, use and set it up through your computer. This is what I recommend. You see everything more clear. There's so much more that you get to see at once, and it's a little bit easier to navigate because you have the, I like having the menu on the side. You can also have it at the top. You can customize it, but it's good to see everything there. And then what I use my phone for is to actually go in and I scan everything. So every time we pair an animal, we scan it, hit pair. Every time we see a copulation, every time we feed, anything like that. we use the phone and do it that way. Let's see. Chat's quiet because we're all taking notes. Awesome. Snakes for the memories. Can you print out the information to give a buyer of the animal? Yes. So that's a great question. So if you go down, and if you go down to Info Sheet Designer. So as you see, we haven't done it. So let's just try to do it. You go to Design. So see the logo? Click that. And then go to Desktop. Go down, scroll down till you see Mutation Creation. Keep going. Mutation Creation and Artwork. Then go up to, or down to Logos. Right there. Pick the eyeball. Upload. There we go. Look how simple that is. Pretty simple. Cool. We can type text here. Mutation Creation Canada, whatever. So this is what you do. And then now for the recent activities, everything's turned off. So if you want to have it where, okay, when they fed, so when they successfully fed, how many times? We'll say 10. Okay. Refused, we don't need that. Shed, yeah, if you want. Ovulation, if you've seen an ovulation, you can turn it on and off. Copulation, if you want, or pairing, how many times it was cleaned. You can check all this on and off. DV, Da Vinci, oral supplement, cool.
I think that's because we have it in our
Of course we do, but that's pretty super cool. I didn't even know. Awesome.
So it adds your custom ones as well.
Pretty awesome. I didn't even know that. That's cool. I'm like, oral supplement, DV. Sick. So you can turn all that off, on and off, and then up there under info, if you go up a little higher, info, so 375 characters. You can put anything you want about, your company or the animal or the pairing. The animal data, you can also put the species, if you want. So you turn that on. That'll be ball python. The sex, date of birth, of course, descriptor, or no, genetics and descriptor as well, and weight.
You can move these around
to
what fits you best.
Which is, everything's customizable here.
Also, it doesn't print with this.
No, that's just, so that way you get all this, and now that the animal, everything here, and you can change the template to, sales, Canadian sales, American sales, whatever you want. You might as well save changes. We can always delete it. Okay, now it's saved. So now when you sell an animal, you can go in. If you go back down.
I was gonna go to animals, and then you can view the sheet.
Okay, see, why am I even a part of this?
Let's just pick one.
Oh, I see a mistake in this one already. Look at the animal descriptor. 50% V, het monsoon. What the hell's V? So see how export sales? Export. So if you export this animal, look at that. That's what they get. It's pretty damn sick. So, there's the recent activities, the info, even the picture. If there's a picture involved, the picture gets printed. I mean, it's crazy. There's the photo. You can have multiple photos. Any notes on the animal? 50% het. Activities.
Lineage, that's new.
Yeah, lineage is coming out. They were, we haven't done this. That's another thing that they've come out that we haven't. So you can put in the, all the stuff for the male and the female, sire and dam. But if you go to details, go up to edit, I want you to take that V out of the 50%. And save. Perfect. And what also, so that sort of covers that. And I believe you can email that to people as well.
Yeah, when you export it. It exports it as a PDF, and then you can send it.
Cool. So you can send that to somebody. So I hope that answers that one. So that, can you print it out? Love Husbandry Pro. Me too. I love the rack. is cards on my racks, does everything via racks. Are you by chance a boy fan or somebody? So I think I'm sold on that. Yes, love it. Nixon Reptiles. Hey, what's going on, my man? This app is super helpful. Took me a while to figure it out. Definitely going to need to skim through this when I'm off work to figure out some other things, I'm sure. Yeah. It is pretty crazy, some of the stuff that goes on and what's happening. It's always developing and changing. A few good things is, so for incubation, okay, a lot of people ask, how do I get it? So if go over to my incubation. So here, this will give me, go to all, show, or does it only go to 100, I believe? Yeah, it goes to 100. So out of 100, I have, I think, if you go to the very bottom, we got 83 clutches, I think. 83. And we will have one more to put away today. So 84th just dropped. So it keeps track. Now, if you notice one thing that we haven't done, if you go over to the left, to the right, where it says, to the right, like where the dates are, not those. Those are the dates. So right there, we have to catch up on those because those are wrong. So I'm going to sort of put a request into that. So if you go to the very top with the ones that we've done already, so you see how activity date on the right, May the 25th, hash date is the 21st, 26th. So we've had to add those in ourselves. I would like it to sort of see if it's even possible where we can say on the date that we hit reproduction, if it automatically adds 56 days to the date instead of us manually having to do it. So if you scroll down to where they actually look pretty decent, keep going, slow down, go back up. So we're stopped at August the 27th. So clutch 47 is the last one that I've done. And then just to add, so see how it's day 47? Clutch 47 is August the 27th. Now, if you go to 48 and do edit, see how it's 2 days later, so it'll be August the 29th. So you go down here, you hit edit, and you simply go down to the date. So I would manually type in, there you go. Look at Cat go.
This is weird.
Yeah. So
what year is it?
2021. And it was August, I believe it was the 29th. So 29th. Okay, and I'll go up and hit save. Let's just see if I was right.
Oh, and it doesn't close it when you submit.
It doesn't close it, so you have to hit cancel.
Just make sure it says save success.
So yeah, so you see how on July the 3rd, 56 days later is August the 27th. So we just added 2 days because the next clutch was 2 days later. So that's how we do it. We do it manually. And we might as well do this next clutch as well, just because we're here. And that'll be the day after, which is the 30th. So you just go to edit, go down here. Bam, bam. But what I usually do is I usually copy and paste from the one before so that I don't have to go and do what you're doing. Yeah, 30th. And that's it. Save and then cancel. Make sure it says save successful up there. And now it's there. So then we just keep continuing that. And that's that. Now, if you notice, why don't you go back up to a clutch that we have. So if you keep going down, go to clutch like 22. It's 22. Why did I say 22? Oh, because that's the next one that we're going to cut. Look at this. Enchi Special and Enchi Mojave Freeway Clown. Come on, baby. I need the hit. 8 eggs. I don't know what the odds are, but I need the hit. I want to see one. So hit the plus on 22. Okay, so now this is a clutch. So now we can go down. We can view it. We can edit it. Oh, okay, or view. So that's all the info. So go back for a sec. So you can view it. Go to 22 again. You can view, edit, print, delete, or inactive. So if you go into edit, that's what we did before. You can add. So number of viable eggs, go to 8. We didn't do that. That's something we're still going to learn. We're slacking on.
Well, sometimes I have to go watch the snake or something, so I can't put it in.
I'm not shitting on you. I'm just saying we got to do better. This is where we add everything. And so hit submit, and then cancel. So what's good about this, if you go to 22 again, click on that. If you go down to view,
okay. Oh, and it won't let you convert the eggs to animals unless you have the number of viable eggs in.
So you know what? So you see that? You see how it says convert to animals? Good point. Now the reason why it says convert to animals, because now we have 8. If you go up to 21 quickly, okay, if you go to 21, and if you notice, if you slide across before you hit that, go to 21. Now if you go, see how it says 5 eggs? We have 0 viable. So if you go down there, you see how there's no convert to eggs?
And here there is.
And here there is. Because the fact that we don't have. So if you go and edit that and hit 5, okay, now save and cancel, it automatically puts in. If you go back to 21, now if you go back, there's the convert to animals because there's actually 5. If you have 0 eggs that are viable, obviously you can't convert to animals because you have none. So that's a very key point. But if you go down to 22, open it up, go down to view, and this is where the new cage card, so if you go up and you hit print.
You want the PDF? Or the QR?
No, print PDF. So if you do this, this is where they did that amazing little video on YouTube showing you how to do all this. So this is how you do it. And there's you can print out a cage card. Like there it is, all the information there. You can even add your logo if you choose your file. We won't do it, but you can add a logo. You can take away all the fields if you don't want no viable eggs down in the fields. You can add and delete all that stuff, like the notes. You can take whatever you want, you can add. And then that's what it's going to print at the bottom. And you can change custom, you can go to thing. And then that prints out on a piece of paper, and then you can just attach it to your clutch, your tub. What I ended up doing is close this because I don't need any of that. I just figured, you know what, let me just do QR code. Okay, if you download the QR code, we hit download, and then that flies up to download. And then what we end up doing is just taking that and copying and pasting it to the stickers or to anything else you want. We just use the same labels, put it in the center, and then I just stick it on the tub. And I don't have anything else, like anything written, but all I got to do is scan, use my phone, hit the scanner, scan the tub, and all that information that was printed there will be on my phone. So that's what we do. So it's very customizable. You can do whatever else you want.
Yeah, I made my own cage cards. Like I took the QR code and then made my own. Uh-huh. So you can style it however you want to. If you wanted a certain color or...
Yeah, or you can use this one here if you want basic, or you can, take it to the next level. But having the QR code now and scanning, it's just so cool. So another amazing feature just popping up. Let's see what else people are saying. Our very first clutch will be ready on the 21st and need to update our Husbandry Pro. Awesome. Another thing, too, is people going, well, how do you get it into incubation? Because if you hit incubation again, go right to incubation. Okay. If you notice how there's nothing where you can add or subtract. It doesn't say add clutch, or it doesn't say anything. So people are like, how do I get it in there? I don't understand. So if you go to breeding plan, because obviously if you didn't have a breeding plan and you didn't, pair animals, so just leave it the way it is right there. If you didn't do a breeding plan and you don't have the animals entered, how are you getting a clutch? So what they've done is instead of just doing that, you have to sort of do this. So we added a breeding plan, okay, which was 2021 season ball python. If I have, next year, I'll do add breeder plan. It'll be 2022 ball pythons. If I'm doing the boas, I can always do 2022 animal type boa constrictor, and then I'll have separate ones, right? So 2022, just go 2022 for next year. Animal type, go boa constrictor. Wicked, and might as well save it because I'm going to have one next year, right? So now it's active, but if you go to hit view, if you go view it, there'll be nothing in it. Okay? But no data.
If you make 2 breeding plans, even if they're not the same year and you're pairing in 2021, it'll still put it in your 2022 if it's the same animal.
Say what?
Yeah. So I tried to do a 2022 breeding plan on mine just to like start.
Oh, because of the year.
Yes. So even though I was pairing in 2021, it still added those pairings to the females in
2021.
No, 2022.
I'm lost.
So even if you have it a year in advance, it'll still put them on the year after. Like, no?
No, sure. Brandon Johnson says, hey guys, had my first clutch, banana spinner times orange dream. Sorry, what?
Orange ghost.
Yeah. Enchi orange ghost. I'm having trouble identifying the Enchi gene when the animal also has banana. That should be very easy to distinguish. Banana and banana Enchis don't even look, they're how do I do this?
Open a tab?
No. I'm not talking about that. I mean for him. You look, the pattern will be different. The colors will be different. And also you won't get any speckling later on down the road. But banana and Enchi, you should have no problems IDing unless there's something else in the mix. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe message me and I can try to give you a quick hand, even though we're extremely busy. But so let's go back to this. So now with ball python, okay. Now if you go up and you click that,
You want me to just
delete? No. Go to show. It only goes to 100, correct? Yeah. So if you see here, so our breeding plans, we have some of these males they're not in use. Some of them are like last year. The mahogany pied, he's just hit about 600. So he'll be ready to go. Same with that pastel Enchi Leo, but they're still in here. They're 2021s. And then if you go to the very, very bottom, scroll to the bottom. So right now, we have 164 different pairings or different males that we're using to pair. I would say about 34 of them are not there. So we're basically running about 130 males that are active. So what you want to do is you need to have this. So if you see this, the 2021, the male is an OD Super Enchi Asphalt / Yellow Belly male 2, M2. And so far, he's bred 2 females. I don't want to overdo him because if he turns out to be Yellow Belly, then I don't want to have a whole bunch of, OD Enchi ivories and stuff like that. So we've put him into 2 females. And there's the pairing, there's the follicle sizes, everything's right there. So if you wanted to say add an animal, this is how you do it. You do a male, and then under the male, okay, you search the female. So if you click that, type in clown. So anything with clown will pop up. Okay, anything with clown, heck clown, I got so many. I mean, I've got probably 100 and... No, I think I have 300 and something clowns that are heck clown or clown. It's ridiculous, but yeah, I'm a hoarder, I know. But so say you want to pick that animal, if you click it, okay, and then you have to hit add. Animal successfully added. Okay, so now scroll down to the bottom again, and now it's right there. So the follicle size is only 3. So obviously that's why there's no pairing or copulation beside her. Plus, we haven't even put her to an animal yet because she isn't, over 10 millimeter follicles. So from there now, anytime, that's your breeding. So that's locked in. So now when you go and you scan your phone, okay, you hit Husbandry Pro, you go into scan or QR code, and scan, and you scan that female, okay? And then if you hit pairing, it'll actually show the male as 18 OD Super Enchi Asphalt. Oh, yeah. See, you can tell me. So there you go. So hold on.
Oh, I already did it.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to show them. So now if you do that, okay, go to the bottom. So basically, if you went with your phone and you scanned it and you hit pairing, it's going to say now go and highlight over that, August the 6th, today's date. So if you go up to the OD Bumblebee and you hit the last pairing, July 30th.
Copulation, July 4th.
Yep. And the pairing before was probably July the 3rd, 2nd. So 2 days later, I witnessed. So that's the pairings we've got. And right now, when was the last pairing? July 30th at 26. So basically, we probably will not pair her anymore. She's pretty much gravid. Her follicle size is probably over 30 centimeters now, or millimeters, so we leave her. But now that super pastel leopard clown is there, we have a pairing, we can, go in there and delete.
Do you want to show them reproduction?
Oh, okay, show them reproduction. So if you went to your phone, so before you do anything, when you scan, and this is what we do. So to get this page here, this is how when you scan. When you use your phone and you scan that QR code, this is what we get. We've set it up where these 6 things are my primary. And, if we can, you go in, we can show you. And then I have 5 others that are other activity, something that I don't, really on a daily basis, cleaned Da Vinci supplement, which is a feature we added, a custom one, water change, weight, notes. So if you want, you just go up to notes. You click it. Now you can add a note. There's the date, submit, and it's in there, and it's transferred to her record. But here you go to reproduction. So I would scan my phone. Oh, there's the phone. Hold on. You can talk.
Okay, so you would go to reproduction, and then this would pop up, which was the same thing we saw when we edited in the incubator. So you just fill this out. So the action date, clutch number, sire, total number of eggs, fill in the viable eggs or else you can't convert to animals later, estimated hatch date, so on and so forth.
Can you handle it?
I think so.
Okay, just do it. Sorry. Yeah, you should always
DM him on Instagram. Yeah, guys, ask questions because now I'm by myself and I don't talk as much as Billy. Is there a way to scan the barcodes and have them grouped for breeding, or is it all manual input? If you scan and you get this, and you go to pair, you can put the animal in and it'll automatically put it to that male, but you have to put it in the breeding plan in order for it to suggest the male that you want to put it to. And then I'm going to go back and delete this since we're not going to use this. And that's gone. How much would you say the pro benefited the program? What do you mean? I can show you guys. Oh, I can't log back in after if I log out. The pricing. I'm trying to read up in the comments and see if we missed anything. I know somebody asked a question about when they should start using Husbandry Pro. I can't find it now. But you can use it whenever. There's different levels that will benefit you. I think that if you have 5 animals, you can still use it. It grows with you, which is great. For the breeding program, it honestly helped us to figure out what to pair when, because now we can just look at the breeding program and we can see what male was paired to which female quickly. We can see when they were last paired, what the follicles were, what we need to hit first. And then also if you go to info on the breeding program, it tells you where the female is, where the male is, and the genetics of both, and when you last check the follicles. So you can see everything from the breeding plan, which is really helpful, especially for us because we have so many animals. We don't know where the males or females are sometimes. So it's great that we can now see the location of them quickly in one spot instead of having to go and search. It was taking us hours to do it before, and now we can do it within like an hour and a half. We also do it where if I go to calendar, you can set reminders now. So we'll set reminders for what we need to pair when. So we use the breeding plan to come up with when we were going to pair things, and then we set it for 4 weeks after. So I know I need to pair the het ultramale to the ultramale pied, and it tells, if I click it, it'll tell me when. And then I can just set it for another 4 weeks after we do it again. You can customize colors for males and females. I don't remember where it is, but if you bear with me, I will find it. I think it's in animal settings. No, general settings? Yeah, so if you go to settings, general settings, you can pick the color for your males and females. And when you do that, it basically just goes to when you view racks. So if I browse my racks, all the females are pink. And if I go to a mixed rack, the males are blue. So for the grow-up room, it's really helpful because I can see exactly. But for the adult room, everything's male and female racks. So that is how it is, I guess. Also, they just did it where you can customize your racks too. So I'll show you. So adult males ARS, let's just say I go view. Can I edit from here? I can't. So if I go to list racks, and let's just say I want to change the way my rack looks, you can choose your rack type. Complex, it basically does it so you can see the whole name of your animal.
Really cool feature.
Standard, it cuts it off, but everything's very uniform. I'm not 100% sure what predefined is.
Oh, predefined, if you go to it, if you click it, it'll tell you like a certain rack.
I don't want to change the rack.
Oh, okay. So a predefined rack is an ARS 1065. A Freedom Breeder 1040. It'll actually give it to you the way they come. So,
okay.
Yeah, predefined ARS 1065. It'll give you 5 rows, 13 high.
So complex is the only one where you can change
Correct.
how many rows or how many columns are in each row.
Correct. Just trying to think. Just trying to look.
This is beneficial for anybody with any size of a collection. I don't have a lot of animals and I use it. And I love it.
Yeah, and it's also structured for, if you have 5 animals or less, it's free, and then it goes up in stages compared to the amount of animals you have. So if you're a new breeder or someone that has, minimal animals and you get into this at the lower level, when you keep doing this and become addicts like most of us and just keep going, and it's not only for ball pythons. If you think, like, if you only have 4 or 5 ball pythons, but you have two of these other animals and 5 of these, 3 of those, you can put your dogs on here. If you have a dog and a cat, and if you have to give it medicine, it'll remind you. You can. There's so many different things. I know people are doing their rodents, and I believe, Robert is working on that to be more complex for, to do your rodent producing and your rodent production and stuff like that. I've just been so busy that, I haven't really talked to Robert much. And when it do is like, hey, can you fix this or something? He's like, check your Wi-Fi. Yep, I'm an idiot. It's my Wi-Fi. So half the times I trouble Robert is because of my own stupidity. And I feel even dumb. So that's why I don't really message him as much, because it's usually something on our end. When we do chat, it's always awesome. And the stuff that he's producing and coming up with, and the team, and it's exciting. But, once you start moving forward into this and you start adding different species or growing in the numbers of a certain species, this becomes a lot easier for tracking. And, when you get to the next level, you just upgrade. But
no, it's always been for any rack.
I use PVC racks. Last time I looked, this was only for metal racks. No.
I've used it for my PVC racks.
Well, watch. Go to my racks. Go to list. So list racks. Go to SS, or go to the top. Take that off and go to S. So serpent stacks. So all these serpent stacks, if you go and hit view, view number 1. Okay. They're all empty right now because these are the ones that are just, my hatchlings are in, that just hatched. They haven't been put in here yet, because I don't know. Well, actually, we have gone through.
We went through the numbers. I just have to add them.
Yeah, so that is a PVC rack with Freedom Breeder FB5s. Those are the little ones that hold 40, and they're 4 wide, 10 high. So there's my 40 tub. So you can do anything. You can add, if you have, wooden melamine racks, well, you do. Yep. Yeah. You can just basically, all it is a space, 10 high, 1 level, or 1 column of 10, 2 columns of 5.
Here, we can just build a rack.
Yeah.
Do a test rack.
Yeah, so build a rack. So
list racks, add a rack.
Add a rack.
We're going to just name it
Test.
Sort order.
Leave sort order. What sort order is basically the way you see them. So if you have 10 racks, you want to put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right now I have them in my adults. So my Freedom Breeder adult racks, they'll be my first 9. Then my 3 males. Then I go outside to Catherine's side, my holdbacks, and then they have an order from 14 all the way up for those 10 racks, and so that way you can choose the order you want to see them in. If not, they go by alphabetical order. So rack type.
So it was standard before, but you could still choose your columns and your rows.
Right. So say you have a wooden rack or a melamine rack. Wood, melamine, same thing, and PVC. So say it's 2 rows, and they're 10 high. There's your 20.
The other way around.
Thank you. I'm asked backwards half the time, so, still 20 cages or tubs. So now you hit save changes, and there's your tub. There's your rack.
I have to search it.
Yeah. Test right there. And then hit view, and there it is.
You can bulk feed from here, bulk clean, bulk shed, bulk refuse, bulk water.
Bulk note. Bulk note would be like, probe was off for 3 days, pay attention, or, something's wrong with the rack, or,
Maybe the heat, you can input your heat when you temp gun it.
Yeah, there's so many different things for the whole rack, and you can also do that per individual. You can create custom racks. Yes, you can.
I'm going to delete this rack now.
Yeah, delete that rack. Test. Delete. Are you sure? Yes, do it.
I'm pretty sure they're going in depth for the rodent one too.
I believe so. Yeah. So what else? What else is a question that You know, one thing you should do is when, if you go to dashboard, okay, and by the dashboard, if you see up beside the word dashboard, see that? If you click that, it takes you to a video, okay, and explains. I'm pretty sure they can see that.
Hopefully.
I'm not sure if they can, but anyways, delete it. Yeah.
And all your updates and things that they do are always here
Yep.
on your dashboard.
And even go to animals. Like go to animals. Click animals. Like just click it. Oh, it doesn't bring it. You got it. So go list.
Yeah, I was like, what do you want me to do?
Okay, no, because I want to see if there isn't one there. So go down to racks. Go to list rack or browse racks. Nope, there isn't. I want to see the movie things. So go to incubation. There you go. So by the word, you'll see a little video. I don't know if they can see that or not. But if you go to that and click that, that takes you to YouTube. There's a video on it. Breeding plan, I think there's another one. So go to breeding plan. List. Nope, not there. Calendar, there might be. Nope. No. Contact, no. But if you do go to a page and you see that, go to dashboard, you can just click that video and it'll explain to you in depth of a little movie. Look at Paul. What do you mean you're confused? Confused about what?
I think he's delayed
Oh.
mentally or
Delayed. Let's see. Is there a way to set up a rodent rack? That'll be that will update available feeders. I'm sure you can figure out a way to do that now. I know we have a feeder inventory. I don't use it the way I should do. See how I'm negative?
it's really hard to use it right now.
What's
honestly. The feeder inventory, because I use it for my collection, and I always have to go in and make sure the rodents are the number I have. Just
Okay.
because, like, let's say somebody refuses a rat, now they actually have the option where you can put, remove from inventory, but sometimes but before they didn't. So you constantly have to
Do what you got to do.
be on top of it.
Now, as far as the rat one, to do your own colonies and stuff, you could probably make one and, use some of the custom features and stuff. And, I'm not really sure because we don't breed our own, so I would never have done that myself. So, but the rodents, I know Callie and a few other people have requested and sent information into Robert, and I'm sure the team is working on it. I'm not really sure on that. But quick activities is cool. The calendar, the commerce, the store, but that's only for the top two. Is there a way to set up a rodent rack that will update available feeders? I think I said that already.
I wonder if you did it through cages instead of racks. Or in groups.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do it. You just have to manipulate the system. Is there a way? The only way I have been able is to make a rodent on the animal list. Yeah. See, I don't really work with that yet. I mean, we're still behind on a lot of these features, but it's something I definitely want to work on myself. But as far as, getting everything in, especially starting up, setting up your animals, setting up your activities is the two most important things you need to do. Hey, Moon over Miami. So there's some updates. Yeah, there's feeders. So if you list the feeders, it has everything that we have. Costs.
Yeah, you can see we don't keep up with.
Yeah, we don't, Yeah, we don't.
Weaned negative 1800.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, we don't really even do that anymore. I don't even know why, if it's working or not. I don't even know. I think we turned that off a while back.
Something I thought was really cool was I bought an animal from you,
Mm-hmm.
and I could transfer the whole file over.
Yep. And that is under...
Utilities?
Yep.
Animal transfer.
Yeah. So click it. So here's what's cool.
Transfer
I
out
can
or
transfer an animal in or out. So if somebody has Husbandry Pro and I buy an animal from them, they can just go up and hit animal transfer out, and then they can set up, the animals you want to transfer. So if you go up and you can select the animals, you just go search it or type it in, and then all of a sudden what you want to, even a photo, you can even click photo. And then now anything that I have for these animals, I enter the email and it sends a PDF or
it's like a
CSV.
code.
Oh, is it a CSV or a file?
It's more of a code, and then you
click it, open it up.
And then when you do, hold on, I'll show you. So if you go transfer in, the other person would, and you just insert the transfer code, and it transfers.
Oh, it's
everything.
even better. Wow.
Yeah.
So you get that's super cool. And then you just enter the code and then hit next. And then now all that information just get right into your, I haven't done that yet.
Creates the animal and everything.
Really? Super cool. H&M Exotics, I'm going to play with the rodents and see what I can figure out. We do mice, rats, and ASFs will be an awesome part of keeping inventory sales as far as record keeping. Yeah, it has been, something that many people have asked for. So I'm pretty sure Robert and the team have been working on something or figuring out something about that to make it on its own, which would be pretty cool. And just another incredible feature for Husbandry Pro. I mean, it's just phenomenal right now, all the pairings and everything else and everything keeping track. So it is pretty awesome. But especially when you first get onto this, go to settings. The first two things you want to do, go to animal settings. Pick the animals that you want. So I've got my own. I've got a few: scorpion, tarantula, lizard, snake. You turn it on or off. I have fish too. I don't know why I turned it on. I'm not really recording the fish. The little fish in my paludariums.
And you can add
custom
if they're not there. Yeah.
Yep. And then if you go down, so you want to turn on the ones. So I have caiman lizard on. I have ball pythons. And then if you scroll down more, then it picks. Okay. So group snake, because I chose snake up at the top. Then it says what type of snake. I only have the two, BCI and ball python. So I don't need to see any of the other ones. But if I ended up ever purchasing one or acquiring an animal, that's an emerald tree boa or a corn snake, I can just turn the tab on and now that's there. So you want to basically do this first, and then you want to go back up and now go over to your settings and go down to, keep going. Down to the activity settings. Now this is where you basically turn on and off what you do and what you see when you scan your animal or you hit activity. So you see how feeding for me is on and it's a primary. Ovulation, copulation, pairing, and reproduction is on and it's a primary. And then up to 5, even though I have 6, I know. But you see now, if you look at notes is on, but it's not marked primary. Neither's cleaned, neither's weight, neither's water changed. And that's where when you scan it, it'll come up and your top 5, I have 6, they'll show right there. And then there'll be a little tab at the bottom saying other. And that's where the other 5. So I can turn a lot more on if I want. And there's one that we made custom, short name DV, name Da Vinci supplement, description, oral supplement. We just added that. So now when we scan it and we go into other, it gives us the option to add that in and say that it got the Da Vinci supplement. So it's pretty neat.
And I like that it added that to the animal sheet as well.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, which is cool. So you can even show now if we want that the animal has had, is on a Da Vinci supplement or has had it, or, I mean, it's pretty amazing what you can do.
If you brumate.
Oh, yeah, if you brumate some of your animals, some of your snakes that need brumations or lizards and stuff, we don't need it, so we don't need to record it. We don't need to see it. And you can customize this the way you want, which is really cool. So that way, if you see everything that's on right now, that's turned on, and everything that's under primary, if you go to an animal, go to any animal and choose, so any animal, and you choose, nope, not view.
The other one.
Yeah. So if you go choose post activity, this is what you can do manually with your computer like Kat just did, or if you scan the QR code, this is what pops up. So you see how I have 6?
It actually gave you 6.
Right. I'm probably special. Or he probably made that up afterwards. He's like, fucking Billy screwed up. Like, man. But he says choose 5. So please choose 5. And then you have 5. And then you hit other activity, and there's Da Vinci, water. So, there's no sense scanning an animal and having 20 different options if you're only using 10, like myself, or 11. There's, that's the worst thing about it is you scan something and you got to scroll through a list to try to find what you want to do. I do weights every couple months, if that. Water changes, we do, twice a week. So we don't really...
We don't even need that there.
We don't even need it there. We don't even document that. We always change the waters. It's something that we do, 2 times, 3 times a week, even cleaned. But we have it there just in case. But you can have 1, 2, or 9. But the ones that I really, want to definitely have every time I scan is ovulation, copulation, pairing, reproduction, follicle development, and feeding. That's what we do pretty much at least once a week, if not twice a week, always doing that. And then the other ones there under other activity, if I ever do need it, then it's there, it's out of the way. It's not just jammed where I have this big list that I got to look and search for. But all this is customizable. Right now, we see water change. So we're going to show you how easy this is. So go back into, you're going to go back into settings, cancel. Go back into settings. Go into activity, settings, down, yep. And then cleaned, take the cleaned off. We know they're clean because we do it all the time. And then go down to, what was the other one? Water change, yeah. So you take those off, save successful as it says up at the top. Okay, and what else if we only have 5? So feeding, copulation, you know what?
Ovulation should be on
the
other list.
So take primary, take it off of primary and see how save successful.
And I think Da Vinci should be on that list.
No. I only want to have 5.
Okay.
So, I have 6, now I have 5. So now if you go back to an animal, list, and if you go over and you hit post activity, what? Look at that. Now there's only 5. And if you go to other activity, ovulation is now there, Da Vinci, notes, and weights. And that's now more, cycled in for the way we do things.
And you can also set which order they show up in.
Oh, you can. So let's do this.
So feeding number 1.
You go feeding number 1.
Copulation.
No, let's do pairing next. So pairing 2, then copulation 3, reproduction 4, and follicle development 5. I'll put that at sort order. Put 0. Because that'll be on the other page, right? So now if you go back, let's see. Because I know we had an issue with that on... look at that. Feeding, pairing, copulation, reproduction, follicle development.
And then if you did 1, 2, 3, 4 for these, it would automatically put those
but
two.
Yeah. But see how simple, if you only want to have 2 things, you only have to have 2. If you want to have, like he says, keep it to 5. I use those 5 on a daily. And then, but other people want to do sheds. So you can actually change that. If you're not reproducing or you're not breeding these animals, you just, want an amazing app to take care of stuff, reminders, and actually know when they shed or stuff. You don't need pairing, copulation, reproduction, follicle development. You can put feeding, cleaning, shed, anything that you want to document. And it's customizable at any time. You just see how quick and easy it is. It's amazing. So, oops, I think that is DHL.
Hopefully. Oh, that's cool that they have molting for tarantulas. That's really awesome. And the activity list, I guess, gets edited depending on the animals you use.
Finally in.
I haven't figured out breeding alone yet. But I tried adding an animal to it that I had to share with somebody and it didn't work. So I'm interested to see how this works. I need to play with it more for sure.
Cool. So, what else are we doing?
Oh, I just said that. I'm not sure how to use breeding loan yet. I haven't explored it.
Neither of us. Neither have I, even though I do have some. So go click on it.
I tried adding an animal to it to share with somebody, but it said that because the animal was already in my, it was already an animal, I couldn't share it. So I want to play around with it and see.
Okay, yeah, because what will happen is, I'm going to have to add that in from somebody. So some of the animals that we have on breeder loan, they're already in sort of our, I guess, if you want to call it inventory or our collection.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do that. But there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of amazing features here that we haven't even done, like breeder loan, which we need to, because I know Austin, Elion, Chris, and Nick from the reptile ward. So I really want to do that.
I kind of showed them the calendar and showed them how you can add reminders.
So,
this is an event. You can add a...
Yeah, Lazarus Expo or EPO says, I was wondering if you need to hire an import broker for a snake when you order from the States. Yes, you do. You definitely need to, unless the person over in the U.S. has their CITES, and then they ship it to you, to the airport. You're going to have to go and clear customs yourself and do all that, pay your duties and taxes and all that other stuff. I used to do that. I don't recommend it. Sometimes you could wait at customs for 2-3 hours. A lot of times, too, you get there an hour or so after the plane lands and your animal still isn't ready, and there's always people ahead of you at cargo. So... it is a long path and time to do and figure out. So I recommend using a broker. I'm going to keep track of all the stuff for my geckos. I'm going to start breeding in January, I think. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff too. Like if certain days you want to feed, crickets or mealworms or whatever, and sometimes you dust them with calcium and sometimes you don't. You can always make up a schedule.
You can set your feeding intervals, actually.
Oh, wicked. See that?
So when you edit an animal, you can say, let's say you want to feed it every week. Personally, I put every 8 days just because if I forget a feeding, I don't want to be alerted, but 7 days would be a week. And then you can choose to show a notification or not, so that will pop up on your calendar.
Awesome.
And then you can select your feeder as well.
Sick. And you add the feeder. You can see that there you can add the feeder, which is neat. But yeah, I mean, this has been like the stuff that we use and how we do it now, scanning the rack. Did you show them how we do a feed?
How we feed? No, I didn't.
Yeah, so if you go over to rack.
Oh, a bulk feed?
Yeah. So if you go to racks, okay, go browse racks. Okay. So go down to, okay, so there's a rack. Okay. If you go bulk feed, it automatically, if you go down, where's all the, Did you hit bulk feed?
Yeah, so it turned them yellow. They're supposed to be
Yeah,
red,
but where's
I
all the
think.
words? All the, it should have a list. No.
Maybe it's because of the rack.
Maybe. So cancel this one, please. I'll have to look into that. No, cancel. Just, no. Yeah. So go down to another rack that's right there. So go to this rack, view, hit bulk feed, bingo.
I think it was because of the rack.
So I'm going to make sure that it's being...
But do we really, like, keep track of that?
No, but I'm showing this. I mean, but the thing is I want to make... Because that's what I'm wondering. So you do bulk feed. Okay. Now say, for example, that didn't eat. Okay. That didn't eat. That didn't eat. Couple more. See how they're coming off the list?
And then you would just submit it.
And you hit
can also change the date.
Yeah, and if you hit submit, it'll tell all those all the animals that weren't highlighted. They will be now shown as eaten, and every single animal is basically assigned to a prey item when you set that animal up. So it knows if it was a small, if it was a medium. So Sean from LHT Reptile says feeding interval can be set up by weekday 2 if you feed on the same days each week. Awesome.
How do you do that?
So let's try that. Let's go to list.
Because it just changes.
No, what? Go into feedings do. Maybe, no, get out of here. Feeding day can be set up days each week. We'll have to ask Sean how to.
But I do use this a lot.
Yeah?
It tells you when you need to feed what and what you need to feed today, and it'll show you
Feeders needed.
Yeah.
Last fed animals. Super cool. I haven't even seen this part, guys. And what's cool too is the commerce now. So if you go over to the commerce side, down right there. So even now it's pricing store. We have the store set up and invoices. So now if you click invoices, invoice setting. Ooh, I put my logo in. There's all my company info.
if you live in Canada.
And then save it. And then how do you send an invoice? Add invoice. Oh, cool. Select the customer. So if you click it, look at that. I got to add a lot more customers, and we got so much more. So it's so cool.
Invoice date, due.
Invoice number. See, this is something I haven't even looked at yet either. There's just so much. But, I mean, it's amazing. Once, we use all the capabilities of this and the way it's changing and getting better, I mean, I'm super excited about this. Definitely.
Awesome. You can change if it's paid or not paid.
Partial paid. Sweet.
Create a payment plan.
What? Hit that.
So.
Let's say next $200. Add payment line. Wow, then you can do another one. Sick. This is super cool. I love this thing, man.
See, we're still learning too.
We're still learning. I mean, there's so much stuff that this can do that I should be using. I got to crack the whip and get my ass in gear.
This is cool.
What's that?
This is really cool.
No, it is. It's amazing.
Shipping via, you can put the what you're using to ship, the
Shipping
date you're
date.
shipping, the amount for shipping. If
Cool. Now, if you put in, say, $200, just put 200 right there, shipping. Does it go over to the shipping over there? No, it doesn't. But you see how you have to add it over there? For the
but
shipping?
you can always just do shipping here.
No. I mean, there's a shipping over there.
But it doesn't add it.
But if you walk over, go over and click on it. Nope, that's shipping amount. Shipping. To the left. I mean, to the right. Click there.
No, this is just the total of this.
Okay, but I'm just trying to see if it.
It doesn't.
It
So
should.
I'm wondering if this is just shipping info, but you can always add an item that says shipping, and then it'll add it.
Maybe, but then how is it not going to know? We might have found a flaw.
It happens.
Yeah, no, it's super cool though. Item name. So if you go to item name, does it tell you the snake name? Type in clown.
No, you'd have to
Oh, I was gonna say now I can just pull from inventory. That'd be cool.
make a note.
Yeah, no, I mean that's how we make it better. Go up higher. Select customer, item name. Yeah, I wonder if wouldn't that be cool if we can select, hit add item for a second. No, it just doesn't. But imagine that now. Now we can just go and click under item name and just click the snake from the ID. It searches it and pulls it up, which is pretty cool. I'm sure it can.
I think they did shipping here because if you put tax on all this, it'll automatically put tax on shipping. So if it's separate, it won't do it.
We'll figure it out.
Because, like, let's just say you have 13% tax.
Oh, there's shipping.
Oh, it adds it.
No, take it out. You don't have to. Hold on.
No, I'm just putting random numbers in.
Right, but it automatically adds it, I guess, because you have to put a subtotal first. Sick, see? We don't have to make a call now.
And it doesn't put it, doesn't include this in here.
Correct.
I don't think. So that's great.
Robert and the guys are so sick.
So your only note is to add from inventory.
Yeah. So the item name, obviously, it's coming from the inventory that I have from the collection. So it'd be amazing to be able to search that animal right there instead of having to type it up. Wow. And you know, it'd be cool, too, if you put the item there and then you sell it here, it actually marks the other animal as sold or something. You never know. So super cool.
It from inventory.
Yeah, you're pulling it from inventory. But that's how amazing this is. It keeps getting better. And, I mean, even this, hey, here's a new invoice. I'm like, what? This is sick. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. Any other questions on setting this up or, you know? Even the store, this for the two top, the commercial and I believe the breeder. So you just go in here and set all your prices. If you go back up higher, so there's my logo, the name, you know, all my info, Facebook, Instagram, everything else. And then you go down and store policy. You can add up what you want. And then, yeah, you just add your inventory. And then when you sell it, just hit the X.
Chad.
Yo, what's up? Richie's Recessives in the house.
About time.
But, yeah, there's so much.
Price list is cool, too.
What does that do?
If you just want to send a list. Here's the animals. This is how much they are.
Oh, cool. But hold on a second. Scroll to the top. I want to see the top.
You can make a note.
So currency should be a U.S. Yeah. Okay. Then you can make a note. But then what animals? That's every animal that I have that's marked for sale, right? Mm-hmm. Not every single one of my animals.
No, just what you have marked.
So how many animals do I have for sale right now?
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
And you can put a footer as well.
Cool.
How to add weights. So to add a weight, you would pull up your animal.
Or scan.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Before you do that, you have to make sure weight is turned on in your settings.
Yeah.
Okay? So first thing, do it really basic. Go to your settings. Go to activity settings. Down. Okay? You got to go and turn on weight. So we don't have it marked as primary. If you want it to, as soon as you scan it or as soon as you click activity on an animal, it'll pop up. If not, so go there. So this is how we do it. You post it there or you scan the QR code. This will pop up. If you don't have it as a primary, you just go there, click weight, and you just add the animal weight and the date. It's already there for today. So any information or additional action, you just basically put here, hit save or submit.
I was also going to say you can do multiple actions at the same time. You can do up to 2.
Okay.
So let's say you fed and you weighed on the same day.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yes, but...
So take feeding off. That's a bad example, Kat. Come on.
Notes. You can make a note. But you need to type for that. You need something... Let's say we gave Da Vinci...
Okay.
And weighed them on the same day.
Cool. And then now you just hit submit.
And it would put both of them on the same date, and you'd have your animal weight
Pretty awesome.
written in.
Pretty awesome. Pretty cool. So that's how you add weights. But you got to make sure weights are added into your activities. So you want to go in and really customize your activities to what suits your needs. As you see the 5 there on my primaries, feeding, pairing, copulation, reproduction, follicle development, and then other activities is everything else that I could possibly use. From the choice of 15, 20, 30, I don't know how many. Like, look how many things that you can choose from. And you can add. You know, you can add your own custom activity.
Edit animal. Why don't we have that on?
What do you mean?
You can edit your animal from scanning it now.
No way. So hold on. Put that as primary, and put that as primary, and put it as 6. I know we're only supposed to have 5. Let's see. I know I'm a bad example, but hey. So now go to list. What? I got to scan. Hold on.
Here, I'll just pull up a QR code.
Okay, so let me do this. So now, turn on my phone. Go to Husbandry Pro.
I don't know if you guys can see, but I pulled up a QR code.
It should be. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they see that, which is cool. So now I go here. I go scan.
Just scan it from down there.
From where?
You can scan it from there.
From my own phone?
See how far I scanned from?
Okay, so now I'm here. Oh, it says edit animal. Yep. So now I hit edit animal. No way I can do it. Yep. So sick. Wow. So that'll help people that use their phone more. I love setting everything up and editing from the computer. I just basically use my phone as a scanning device and to enter my activities. But now you can actually, wow. There's the picture and everything. So we can actually even we can edit the animal, scan, edit the animal, take the picture right here.
Yep.
Instead of taking.
Going through everything.
Cool. Oh, good call. Look at that. Wow. Edit animal. I've never seen that before. Now we do. We're going to abuse that feature. That is awesome.
You can also take you can add photo.
What? Okay, add that, but put it as not primary. Leave it in the, yeah. Don't worry about that. But that's just going, that is cool. Those are new. We can even change the price.
Yeah.
Wow, that's sick. I love it.
I'd rather not have that somewhere we can.
100%, right. But I'd rather do that from here. And see, this is so cool. Those are new. I love it. So.
Regurg, that's important to have.
How do you change the currency to upgrade? I don't understand. How do you change the currency to upgrade? Shell 2579. What do you mean? How do you change the currency to upgrade? Upgrade what?
Barcode tattoos for all your pets.
No. Hell no.
Well, if you had a dog, you could put it on their collar.
Yeah, you could. I even have one for, I guess you can't see, but the lizard, I just basically print it off and have it on the cage, scan the cage, you know, the little barcode on the cage, and now I can do anything I need to do that.
All the teas have one too.
All the tarantulas do as well. So pretty neat. You can really customize this for many different things. But to have it all in one place is just so amazing. It's Kathleen. Hey, hey. So we
Trying
figured
to update subscription and can't change the currency.
so upgrade. So go to subscriptions. Nope, down. Subscription settings. I don't see where you would.
Well, yours is a little special.
I'm just trying to think. So go back over to subscription settings. Go to subscription history,
That's just going to show you
but you can't edit it.
card reference.
Okay, go to the next one. What's that? Don't go there. Go up. Subscription settings.
That's where we were.
I'm not sure. How about go to settings and go to general. Settings. General. Is there a dollar amount? I'm not sure. You might have to go profile settings.
Maybe it depends where you have.
Yeah, the country. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure on that. If you go and send and here's another thing too. Go up and show how to send a ticket in.
Oh.
So if you have an issue or something wrong, you just go up to shortcuts. Go
Which
down.
is the cube.
Yeah, the cube. Go down to support ticket. Click on it. Animal orders pending. Look at that.
Oh, that's.
That was from you a long time ago. Yeah.
We got the answer.
Yes. But that's cool how it's even there. Processed, opened. It's super cool.
Yeah.
So you just go in here and you add a ticket. And, you just basically fill it out the best way in.
I'm not going to submit this, but I'm just using it as an example.
Change what? Currency. And then, how do I change my currency? Blah, 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 blah. Etc.
Guide me on how to change the currency when I update my
subscription. And then go down to general. It's probably to support.
Priority.
Yeah, medium.
Device, if it's a specific issue.
Oh yeah,
Good
that's
to
actually.
track down
I didn't
if
even.
it's an
I've never done this. Those other two were. I said, "Hey, Kat, can you do this?"
So when Austin complains he can't scan the barcodes, that would be an Apple problem.
Oh, see, yeah.
And you can even send screenshots and videos in of why, what you see and how it's not
Really?
working.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Because that'll help them determine where exactly the issue is.
I didn't even know this, guys. That's so awesome.
So you can choose a file and attach it, and then you would just submit this.
Super cool.
And then it would pop up on that last page. So if I click submit, it would end up being here.
Okay, there's Sean. New notification system activated under profile page for weekly feeding. So go down to settings. Profile settings, hold on. Under the profile page for weekday feedings. Profile settings, hold on. Go up. Go up. No, I want to see the top of the, yeah. So profile.
Oh, activate new notification system.
Damn. So click it. Are you sure by clicking this button, we will purge your current notification to...
No.
What do you mean?
Because we have all those notifications set for breeding.
Oh, so hold on. So
I can do it.
hold on. You will then be automatic transition to more feature-rich system. New feeding notifications will start to show up after your first feeding refused. Note that notifications are set per animal, must be turned on and configured. So we can't do this yet.
I don't think we would need to either.
But all current notifications
Get deleted.
will purge all your current.
We can't do it.
No?
No.
Yeah, we have too much on that. So I didn't even know about this. So now, damn. So we're gonna have to after next month we're gonna have to switch to this. Because this will change it, right? This will actually make it better.
I don't think we need this though, because we don't have animal notifications, feeding notifications on. We just get food.
But this is like all current notifications in your system, like future feedings.
Oh.
So for the pairing, maybe.
Oh.
See, this will make it easier.
Yes. What we can do is when we start going through.
Hold on. By clicking, I sort of want to click it.
No.
By clicking this button, we will purge all your current notifications, but we don't have notifications.
Yes, we do. All the pairings are notifications.
But if they'll purge,
There won't be pairings.
what will it be?
It'll just purge them. They're gone forever.
Oh,
I'll test it out on mine and let you know.
wow. But this is what we need to do this. It'll make our life easier.
Maybe.
Oh, man.
You can click it. You can sit there for 2 hours and put in pairings.
It's a little longer. I think it was a little
Like
longer.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? So, yeah, so now we know. We got to remember to do this.
I'll test it out.
I'm just wondering if, to do this, I can see if Robert can sort of back it up. So if we do it, it's fucking bullshit. It's like, this sucks. Oh, my God, no. Oh, please put it back the way it was.
Well, if I test it on mine, because I don't have any notifications like that, so I can see if it actually does the pairings and stuff and if it's worth it.
So you should make a couple like that we've done
Yep.
and see, yeah. So, awesome. Billy pressed the button.
I'm going to have to hire somebody just to put in
Patrick.
pairings after that.
Look at Patrick. Click it. Click it.
Nope.
No, because Kat literally spent 2-3 hours doing it. We didn't know that this existed. So, wow. So thanks for that, Sean, because now we know, because the way we did it was like copy paste, but maybe this is it. So we need to activate the new system. Wow.
It's a weird spot for it. I'm clicking off of here, so
Yeah, so
I
it's
can't
just
look at it anymore.
yeah. Wow.
That's good.
I dare you. No, I mean that's a lot of work, and we need it. So maybe that's the new way. It makes everything. Oh, I can't wait. Now I'm excited.
I'll test it and let you know.
Yeah, do that. So anything else people want to know? Yeah, Kat's already sweating. Yeah, like no, I'm not doing it.
I'm not sweating because I know it's not going to happen.
No.
Because if he loses all those pairings, that's on him, not on me.
Yeah, it's a lot of work we got to redo. So, and what we mean by go to calendar.
I showed them.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all these.
And that's just one day.
Oh, yeah.
These are all separate pairings that we put in.
So, yeah, if you go to one, just click one or just highlight one.
I was going to do a day like you
So this is what we got to do. This is one. So one day, this is what we paired for 1 week. So it just tells us what to pair,
You're getting a sneak peek at your pairings.
That's okay. What's that? Look at some of these things. Damn, what the hell? Pastel Entry Double Het Dreamsicle to Pastel Dreamsicle. Damn, come on. Super Pastel Entry Dreamsicles. Pastel double het enhancer genetic stripe to enhancer clown het G stripe. What? Pastel enhancer genetic stripe het clowns? What the? Yeah. I like this. Pastel super GHI to pastel banana leopard clown. But damn. Oh, what's that one? Hold on. Pastel, no, stay there. Pastel clown, question mark. We think it's a vanilla, pastel vanilla clown. To pastel vanilla fire het clown. Damn. And then if you go up a little, Leo special double het monsoon pied to leopard yellow belly, which is a double het monsoon pied. Lavender het clown, 50% het pied to pastel Leo yellow belly pied het clown. Damn, that's a pretty good pairing. Wow, it's pretty cool. Lightning pied to a pied het MJ exanthic. Super cool.
Every time we pair, he goes, wow, that's what we're pairing?
Yeah, I get excited.
Forgets.
I do. I got so many. I have 300 clutches, for Christ's sakes. This is nuts.
Yeah, so I'm not copying and pasting all that. That was already copy and pasted once.
Yeah, that was for the, yeah. So, I mean, look at that. And then that's only for.
It looks like there's another one down there.
Cool. Super cool. No, but this is super awesome. The system and what it can do and how it's saving us time and definitely really recording a lot of the data that I wish I had back in the past. And I'm gonna have it where I'm gonna set up reminders when we could actually do that now and start getting into that. When a female lays, once she lays, 6 months later to start looking in follicle and maybe start pairing her 6 months later. So we can set stuff like that up with this calendar where, something simple like that, it might seem easy. You know what? When you have, 477 breeder size females, which one do we have to breed today? Or which one, is 6 months? Like, how do you keep track of 6 months after they lay of 400 plus animals? It's so much easier to just, once she lays, you go in and type in a notification. And 6 months from now, you just go click the date and put that in, and we're going to have on the calendar, check for follicles, pair 6 months after lay. Something that easy, and it'll show us the animal, and then it's incredible. Like, it's amazing. It's web-based, so it's backed up on the servers. Yeah, but if I screw something up, can I get it back? I'm definitely going to talk to Robert just to make sure. But
we also don't want to be bothering people for all that information to get it back at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We're just going to ride on the side of caution.
Yeah. But there's a lot of stuff, too, like the contacts. I want to start getting, I'll probably talk to Callie as well to see. It's like, hey, Callie, you want to input a whole bunch of stuff under contacts? Because under contacts, you have a list.
I wish it was like a live thing where you could see who has Husbandry Pro in your contacts. And then you have certain perks with the ones who do. Because it would make the breeding loan section a lot easier if you both have Husbandry Pro, because then you can update it.
I'm not sure.
Future thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, shot I will have Robert do it for her. But yes, yeah, look how much, like, I'm not even, it's half-ass filled, and you know what I mean? I hardly have any decent, no info, just the name, like nothing else. I only got maybe 20 people. Yeah, exactly, 20 entries. Pretty sad. So, yeah, pretty sad. So get out of this sadness. I got to start adding, doing this properly. We went over that.
I was wondering if you could change your
third-party data. Go check this out. This is for the top ones. So go to Sensor Push.
I can connect. I bought the hub now. I can connect it.
Yeah, so see. So here's my Sensor Push. Here's my adult, the snakes. This is the adult front. the incubator room is 81, and the humidity, but that's just my room. I have the incubators that are set. I don't even know why I'm doing the room. It doesn't like, it's the incubators that I should have, but look at that. Scroll up. Let's see the cage, the caiman cage.
Where is
Scroll up. Just keep going. Keep going.
Lizard tank.
Caiman lizard sitting at 83 and 54. See, that's pretty neat. Keep going. Where's this? That's the one in the center. Okay, snakes. That's the center. And then 82.4, 83. So snakes grow up at the back. Little warm.
A little.
Yeah.
Try working back there.
Yeah, I know. But it's pretty cool. I mean, all this is sensor pushes, which is amazing.
51 humidity.
Sick. Yeah, there you go, man. This is almost perfect. Bang on. Super cool. But there's so much different stuff that you can add on here.
You can add your
spider webs, even though there's some of them I got to refix. So go here. Keep going. I might have to reset a couple. Keep going. Keep going. Hold on. Okay, go back up for a second or scroll down. Keep going. Down. Same way. Keep going. Keep going. No, I'm good. Keep going. That one's not on. I don't know why. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
And this one. Adult males.
Okay. So I got to see why they're not up. But it's so awesome.
It's the ARS rack.
It's the adult male.
The ARS.
Yep.
And
super
market
cool.
Export as well.
Yep. That's just basic.
Reports?
What? What type of report? I haven't even seen this. So reports. So, dragon soul reptiles. When you guys feed and the animal refuses the food, I notice you have to go back and delete the feeding activity.
I don't record that it's fed until after it eats.
Correct. So what we do, so just show them really quick. Go to racks. Okay, go to list racks. Go to holdbacks. Oh, right there. So number 10, view. So what we do is there's our rack. Oh, this is the one that you did. Go to 9. We changed this one.
As a test.
I don't know if I like it. Go to holdback 9. So yeah, go to anyone right there. So what we do is there's the rack. Okay, bulk feed makes every single animal eat, and then just go click 3 or 4 that didn't eat. Now I submit it, and it only takes off the inventory of the animals that ate, except for those 4 that we highlighted.
And let's say we're going to leave the rat in, or we switched it from a rat to an ASF. We'll mark it as it didn't eat, and then once it eats, we'll mark it that it ate.
Correct.
And then if you want to record that it refused food, you can record that instead of that it ate. There's actually an option.
Yeah, there is an option.
Bulk refused, or you can just scan it and put refused.
See, I figure the majority of my animals eat compared to the ones that don't. So I basically go and choose. And here's a good thing, too. So right now, say, for example, cat, adult female is 1. So view that rack. Okay. So what we do is right now, the first thing we do. So this is a good question for you, Patrick, Dragon Soul. Right now we have a rack. Okay. Let's say 15 of these animals are gravid right now, so that they have eggs. So if you go bulk feed, okay, now take off 1 or 2 from every row. So that one's gravid, that one's gravid, that one's gravid. Are you clicking it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's not working for this.
It worked earlier today.
Because you were right, the list isn't coming up, but also when I click it, it's not. Oh.
There we go. See, you got to click it. Yeah, so pick a couple. You got to click the actual. Yeah, there you go, Kat. Come on. So for example, right now so basically we'll feed, obviously, all the tubs that are like, are you done right now? Okay, you're done. So basically right now, all the ones that are orange or yellow or whatever you want to call that, orange, we would feed those animals. We wouldn't feed the pinks because they have a black tag saying that they're gravid. So now, when we come to this rack, like I said, only the orange would have a rat in it. So we do what we just did here, bulk feed. We take those ones there and mark them non-feeding, that they didn't eat because we didn't feed them because they're gravid. Now we go and check. So the fire het red exanthic, she didn't eat. So go click that one, top corner. That one didn't eat. Go down and pick another one. That one didn't eat. That one didn't eat. Go down more. That one didn't eat. That one didn't eat. Everything else ate. Great. Now we hit submit, and now it basically shows the animals that did eat. So I don't really care in my collection what is when it ate. I just want to know that it's eating.
We mark on the bins if it doesn't eat.
Correct. So we also have a system so that we put a little red clip if it didn't eat. But anything that's labeled, gravid, we know it's not going to eat, so we don't have to put didn't eat. We know because it's gravid. So that's what we do. Sean's there says, so Sean's giving him some tips, which is awesome.
Companion apps?
So companion apps, yeah, you can basically just go and do the apps. Edit tags. What's that mean? What the hell's a tag? I don't even know what a tag is. I'm going to have to ask.
But it has to do something with your reports, because you can add tags to your reports.
I don't even know. But, yeah, I definitely want to get the Dymo printer, see how that works. But, I mean, it's working right now. Custom import export, that's for something different if you just have everything in a list. But they're definitely killing it here and doing stuff that's amazing and just,
that's cool. You can import your old records if you just did it in Word.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know. Trying to see what else there is.
Click users. So what's cool here is if you have, and I think this is only at the top two, so you can actually have some users on here. So Elion, Austin, and Catherine, I set them up, and you can go in. So if you add a user, let's just add a user right now, which is really cool. So if you add user, just now you have to go to add user. Type in their name, blah, 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 verified. Bob. So go to permit. Yeah, Bob, and then go to permissions. So now I can go in here and choose what I want to let them do.
So let's say you get a sitter. You're going on vacation, you get a sitter. You can set them up so that way,
when they scan,
you know everything that's happening.
And not only that, you can go where they cannot see how it says delete cage, delete rack, delete animal. They can't delete or even add. What do you want them to do? They want to, view feeding do, go down to view feeder list, view cages. You can choose what you want them to have access to, and everyone's customizable, which is great. So it's pretty neat.
Dragon
tagging.
Soul, you can go back to the beginning of the video. We talked about that, actually.
What's that?
We gave a tutorial.
Oh, set up the labels? Yeah, we did that at the beginning. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much stuff. There's so much stuff here I didn't even know. But even some of the stuff that I do know about.
Oh, you can even do support at the bottom, and it gives you everything as well.
Oh, cool. So, Sherry Lynn, if you can do a tag of Mojave. If you search for a Mojave, it'll bring up all the Mojaves. Cool.
I guess if you wanted to do a list of all the clowns you had, and you can go through that list, that'll help you.
You know what? Do me a favor. Let's go to animals. Hit list. Type in pied. No, that's pid. No, pied.
I'm gonna write piebald, just because when you do it in the when you add in genetics, it doesn't recognize pied. It only recognizes piebald.
Oh, so go to all. Show. Oh, it only goes to 100. Let's see how many I have.
520 entries.
Crazy. So I have 520 animals that are pied, het pied, 50 or 60, or posset pied. 520 pieds. It's crazy. Go to clown. Oh, my Lord. That's nuts. Go.
Those are all my notes.
453 clowns or heck clowns. Wow. Sick.
But basically what they're saying that this list is, where was it, in utilities? Reports. So you want to do everything with clown, and you put that tag on everything with clown. You can just see a list of all your clowns, and you can print it.
Oh, cool.
So
right there or under tags?
I don't know. The tags aren't working at the moment. I think you have to set them up.
Okay.
There you go. There's all your clowns.
Wow, nuts. I like it.
Columns, and then you can download, make it a PDF,
Sick.
send that off to people. So if somebody says, what do you have in spot nose clowns? Here's your list of spot nose clowns. This is what I have.
Cool. Sick. Do yellow belly.
It's taking a second.
Let's see. This should be a high number.
Oh, I don't know if it'll tell you how many here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 441 with yellow belly. Damn, I'm a monster.
That includes your asphalt / yellow bellies and your paws.
Oh, yeah, I know. Do, and freeways and stuff like that. Do Orange Dream. This is for the fun. I didn't even know. More clowns, Billy. Wow, this is nuts.
Oh, but if you use tags, you can specify what animals are in which project and not just all pied / clowns.
Cool.
Whatever.
You got to go down and hit. Yeah, you got it.
I don't know what I was searching.
180, Orange Dream. Damn. 180, Orange Dream.
Monsoon.
Yeah, do Monsoon. Now, most of these are 50% people, so don't flip the hell out. Oh, no, it's got to wait. There we go. Ready? 92. 92.
Yeah, you can change the colors of your profile if you go to layout settings.
Yeah, you can turn things on and off.
Change everything. Default, light, dark mode.
Go to dark mode for a minute. Dark mode.
I have mine in dark mode.
Do you?
Light mode, you can change your colors.
Small font, large, XL. So when I get older, I have to, make it bigger so I can see it. But you can change anything. I mean, it's crazy. Even menu. So go to the menu. Go over to settings. So go to settings. Menu. So even here, see how it's like animals, then racks, then breeding plan, commerce, contact. You can go and make them go up and down. So see where breeding plan is? Hit the up arrow on breeding plan. Nope. Go to breeding plan.
Oh, here, found it.
Yeah. and you go up. Now it moved it. Go down, moves it back. So you can customize. No. So breeding plan. No. So you can take calendar, down. No, take calendar, go down. No, down. Yep. No, go up. Okay, see calendar? Go to calendar. No, that's incubation. Calendar.
Yeah.
Yes. Down. Down again. And, oh, what the heck? Go down. I want it down. Okay, now hold on. Now move incubation up. Okay, and then move breeding plan down. That's how I want to pick it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn. Don't screw up my menu. But yeah, everything's customizable. It's amazing. If you don't even want it on there, you just delete it. Mm-hmm. It's that crazy. You don't even need it.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend deleting some of these. Most of them.
But then you just go down to restore default and it just brings it all back. That's how great it is.
Oh, restore menus here.
See? They're amazing. So asphalt. Yeah, go to asphalt. Let's see.
It's not a mouse, it's a trackpad.
Yeah. So go to animals again. Let's see how many asphalt I have. Damn, I got a lot of snakes.
I think.
263 asphalts. Jeez, man, I'm slacking. I need to up my game. Oh, my God. How about lavender? This is nuts.
Tyler knows exactly how it is.
No down, no calendar. No, move it up. Okay, now move it down. Perfect. That's a... Shite. So lavender. Let's go down. 204 lavenders. Look at some of that fire. Lesser leopard, double het lavender clown. Damn. Leopard? I don't have any puma. But I do have leopard. See how much leopard I have? $134 leopard. Damn. How about banana?
You'd have to guess.
Do I have to guess? I'm going to say 106. 115. Not bad. Not bad, eh? Do spot nose. I'm going to say spot nose I have 68. Fucking, what a slacker. Slacker.
You have some good stuff coming this year.
Yeah, I got some good stuff. But yeah, I need more. Slacking on the spot nose. Slacking on the spot nose.
I keep reading Tyler's comment and just start laughing.
Wow. How about hypo or ghost? 251, baby. Look at that. Look at desert ghost. So that's the ghost will be even desert ghost. So go back up and put desert ghost. So that ghost. So put desert ghost. 32 slacking.
Well,
put enhancer.
That's what I was going to say.
I'm still slacking. I mean, it's new, right? I don't have as much as I want. Only 90. Look at that. Damn. Slacking. We did clown already. Clown, I had what? Yeah, 351 or something?
Something. We are slacking on GHI.
Oh, GHI, yeah. I got like 5. Oh, I got 23. Oh, man. Pretty crazy. It's nuts, eh? See how this, within seconds, you just bam, bam. But you know what's really cool? Here's something really cool. So take away the X, take away the GHI, so clear it. So someone comes in and is like, hey, Billy, do you have any pastel Enchi stuff? I'm like, oh, let me check. Okay, pastel Enchi. Okay, and then bam, go down. I do, actually. I have 63 animals. And then they're like, wow, you know what? And they can look through. And it's like, really, you know what? I really want that. See how you have a pastel Enchi yellow belly F1, and then you have a pastel Enchi pie and a pastel Enchi OD. I really need that yellow belly. I'm like, you know what? I got a lot of pastel free. No, go back up. Yeah, come on. You scare me. So, you know what? I'll sell that. It's a female pastel Enchi yellow belly. So you click on it. So go over to view, pastel Enchi yellow belly up at the top. So now, yeah, view. And now it's like, oh, let's go take a look at her. And then we just basically go.
I mean, she doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, she's archived. Oh, so that's why. Bad example. So go back. So go all the way. So, hey, there we go. So view here. It's like, sure. Now I can just go. Okay, let's go take a look at it. Hold back rack ARS number 7, row 4, tub 5. Within seconds, I can find any animal. This is tracking. It's just, I love this program, man.
If you want to show your for sales, you go to comments. I guess it would be in your store.
Yeah.
Or you could go to price list and search.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you did price list, you can see everything that's for sale. But
Yeah.
there's no search. But I think that's where your tags would come into. So anything for sale, you could put the tag on it.
Yeah, or
and
something.
then you just search your for sale tags. And then the tag will be deleted when you delete the animal, when you sell it.
Mm-hmm. But it's so amazing how you can just see where you're at within seconds. I wonder if I have enough pied. Holy shit, do I ever? Wonder if I have enough of this. Wow. Just within seconds, pop, instantaneous.
Is there a snake you don't have? Probably. We have a lot of genes. We don't have a lot of genes.
Yeah, I'm slacking. Put in lace. I think I got 2.
Yeah, you only have 2.
I only have 2.
We don't even have to search it.
2. Lace. But you know what? I have more lace than of. You know, I have more lace than something else. Type in sunset.
You only have
Sunset. Ta-da! Now, how about Ultramel? Ready, guys? Ultramel.
We almost had a whole a whole thing without saying
Relax.
that
Hey,
once.
come on, man. Ultramel. Don't fucking hate on the Ultramel. So, let me just
66.
Ultramel. 66. So, pretty cool.
I want lace.
Yeah, lace is awesome. So, no, it's a pretty amazing program, and I know it's overwhelming. There's so much stuff that I haven't even used, but there's stuff that it's constantly upgrading. You know what's really cool too is if you go to breeding plans. Was it breeding plans or is it it is breeding plans where you can see. Yeah, go to breeding plan.
I need to know what you want to do.
I have no idea. I don't even know. So go to list, go to view. So we view. Isn't there an info?
Oh, I already showed them that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Ah,
You
see.
told me to keep them busy.
So go down. So is there the info? Yeah, the info, and it tells you where it's so cool. So the male genetics, the female genetics.
Should we show them how we convert eggs to animals?
Yeah, we can do that. We did that sort of on that last YouTube video, but yeah. So if you go to incubation. So
These are ones I still need to do.
yeah. So you hit convert to animals 4. But if we do that, we can cancel, right? Yeah. And then you just add. It's just so cool. It just adds all the.
And then if you start if you make an ID, it usually adds on to it. So if I do 2021 4-1.
Oh, we already did this.
Yeah. It'll continue it, which is cool.
Oh, no, this is 2021. But, yeah, I mean, this is so awesome. And then you just add the neonates and saves. And
I'm excited to use this.
yeah, it's neat. Yeah, you got your first clutch. Congrats.
Well, of the season. I'm new, but I'm not that.
Yeah, no. I mean, of this season. It's almost like it starts all over. Like, oh my God, it's like,
She's 2 days early too.
That's good. So, yeah, so we figured we'd just do a live on this. Some people, I mean, hope this, helps answer a few things. Got some, shipping bags in from the Snake Keeper, TSK Supply. Had some people come pick up some coconut husk unannounced because, Austin said, yeah, come on by Friday, even though he never told me that anyone was coming by.
They announced it to the wrong person.
Yeah. So Austin was supposed to tell me. He's like, didn't Austin tell you? I'm like, nope. It's like, oh, sorry, man. I'm like, so we're just doing a live. No worries. This is real. Shit happens when things go on. So, yeah, good Austin. They leave. Yeah, sure, come on by. Yeah, Friday be great. He's not even here. Him and Lord are up, at the cottage.
See what they bought?
Yeah.
It looks so sick.
Yep, they're nuts. I love them. So, anyways, I hope everyone has an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. All my top 2 Patreon members, see you tonight at 9 p.m. We got the live chat, the Discord, I guess, video chat that we do first Friday of the month, every month. Hopefully, Sean's always there. He never misses. Patrick, hopefully you'll be there. A few others that I've seen. See you tonight. Philip from PD's Reptiles. So, pretty neat. Yay. This worked out pretty good. But hopefully, this helps some people and at least gives you a little bit more of a basis to see how you have to run around and move some stuff in order for it to work. And there's a lot of stuff that, like I said, we never even realized. Like, oh, my God, cool. So it's cool how now you can edit right from edit the animal now. That's a feature which wasn't there before, which is cool. So I have no life. So, everybody have a great evening. And the rest of your day, have an amazing weekend. And we will see you next time. Peace.